Well, welcome to the Iowa Society of Fire Service Instructors, and greetings to you, my brothers and sisters in the fire service and especially in the instructional world, from the International Society of Fire Service Instructors. I'm Douglas Cline, the president of ISFSI, and on behalf of the entire board and the membership of ISFSI, it is a great honor and a privilege to have an opportunity to speak to you for just a few moments. Many years ago, the ISFSI got started in the great state of Iowa. And it all started with great professionals just like yourselves that came together to make the fire service much, much better. They sat around the table, made a lot of notes on napkins, and we know how that goes when we go to the bars or the restaurants and we're sitting with good friends. We take a lot of time to talk and to actually decide what the next step of the fire service is going to be. How we can better network together, how we can work as a group of professionals just to make our educational experience much better so that we can make the people that serve the streets, the most valuable resource in the fire service, our personnel, better and to make it safer. Well, ISFSI is part of that group, and you're a part of that group as well. And we're very pleased and very proud of all the things that you do in the Midwest, especially in your great state. Our history and our roots come directly back to Iowa, and that is just the foundation of where ISFSI began with, like I said before, the great people, the many people that put dedicated time, efforts, and energy, many hours, many blood, sweat, and tears, days away from their families as they prepare to do what we do as a mission, to train and instruct folks. Well, ISFSI does the same still today as it did many years ago. We still continue to work very hard and very diligently to provide our instructors, the only group of an organization that does serve instructors alone. And we are very dedicated to that. There are opportunities for you, and we ask that you get involved. One of the challenges that I want to present to you as the president of ISFSI is for you to become engaged in your fire service. And that fire service has a part in ISFSI. You are the critical links. Just as we say in our fire service that our most valuable resource are the people on the streets, our most valuable resource in ISFSI are its members. And we ask that you become very heavily engaged. There are many opportunities, from working off of our website to presenting curriculum, being involved in our blogs and the dialogue that go on daily, answering questions of individuals and instructors out there looking for information, curriculum, having that resource at its tip. We're working very diligently to rebirth rural firefighting, and we know that our America Fire Service, what is the bread and butter of what goes on across the United States every day, is a lot of volunteers and a lot of rural settings. And Larry Davis, the late great Larry Davis, had a tremendous series of books. We're looking at resurrecting that book, getting it to the current status and back out on the streets for our folks and our members to be able to truly engage in fire service activities. We're also looking for folks that want to be involved and work with our website and getting curriculum up. We need people that are interested in legislative activities. We also need folks that want to mentor to new instructors coming in, the younger generation, the next generation, just as those people in the very beginning from the great state of Iowa did. I am a legacy of that group, and so are you, and we look forward to having you involved. ISFSI is very active, as you know, and I want you to understand how much work is going into that. There's a lot of things that have changed over the years, from the old instructograms that I wrote many of those to the point now we're in the electronic age. We want to be able to reach out to instructors and touch them. One of the ways we're doing this is through credentialing programs. There is the professional credentialing program for instructors, the master, and the expert. This raises the bar on the instructional society of today's fire service. ISFSI has always been a leader in that, and we continue to lead. We would challenge each of you to look at those levels and find where your expertise lies. We would invite you to present a package to become a credentialed instructor. Not only are we credentialing instructors in that level of professionalism, we're trying to close the gaps. One of the areas that we feel very strongly about is there should never be an injury or a line of duty death in training. Oftentimes, line of duty deaths occur when we're conducting live fire training exercises. ISFSI has helped try to close that gap. Not only are we conducting research through a $680,000 grant through the Assistance to Fire Act grant, that research is going on currently in the great state of South Carolina with a long-time ISFSI member and past board member, Shane Ray, who is now the Fire Marshal of South Carolina, working in conjunction with NIST and Dan Madrikowski and those fine folks. We're going to conduct scientific research that looks at fire attack, an external fire attack, on the effects of the environment inside the structures that we battle every day as it would impact firefighters and civilians, and how that we can actually provide a better service with the limiting manpower that occurs across the United States as we battle those challenges every day. Not only are we looking to close the gap in credentialing of that, but making the components of fire training much, much safer. Our credentialing program for live fire training instructors is based off of NFPA 1403, and we have a multitude of levels that you can participate in. From fixed facilities to the brand new program of acquired structures, we're very excited of those programs. Not to mention, we're taking it to the next level, to the instructor in charge. All this is currently going on as we speak. Coming up in December in South Carolina, the pilot program for the acquired structure will be occurring with the South Carolina Fire Academy. We moved very quickly over into January to Garland, Texas, and then, or in November to Garland, Texas, and January to Arkansas. That's the second time we've been in Arkansas. This program is having a profound effect across the United States and closing the gaps with states that do not have live fire training instructor programs. We want you to get engaged. From mentoring to legislative events to professional credentialing to instructing back to mentoring, everything has a complete circle. And again, I bring it back to the complete circle that the great state of Iowa has. I'm very proud of the ISFSI and the heritage, and it again is a privilege and honor from the Board of Directors, our Executive Director Lee Hubbard, and as the President of ISFSI to address you as the Iowa Society of Fire Service Instructors. We look forward to having you on board, with you guys being a great partner, being a chapter with ISFSI, and of course the legacy and the leadership that you continue to have and will have in the future of developing, mentoring, and educating instructors and firefighters across that great state and across America. Have a great conference, and let us know if ISFSI can do anything for you.